The movie begins on a stormy night as Yuki, the school's athletic golden boy, walks home alone. A massive truck hurtles toward him, its headlights blazing like twin suns. In the instant before death, his heart screams a single name: Chimmy, the awkward, nerdy girl who adores him more than anyone. And in a miracle no one could ever explain, his entire body collapses inward, shrinking into a tiny, fragile version of himself no taller than a few inches. Confused and terrified, he wakes on the ground, exposed, vulnerable, and completely naked. With panic rising in his chest, he steals the tiny clothes from a forgotten teddy bear and tries to make sense of his new reality. Yet the world has become monstrous. A man almost crushes him without noticing, a bus ignores his microscopic cries, and even a stray cat becomes a predator that sends him fleeing for his life until he crash lands onto a river in a plastic cup. Barely alive, he clings to hope and calls out for Chimmy. Across town, she feels an invisible tug in her chest, an instinct both impossible and undeniable. She rushes out of her home, guided only by worry. Meanwhile, Yuki ricochets between close calls until finally collapsing in front of Chimmy, whispering her name with the last fragment of strength he has left. Chimmy almost faints when she looks down and sees a tiny Yuki staring up at her. He explains what happened, trembling and exhausted. She suggests taking him to a hospital, but Yuki refuses. Hospitals are his deepest trauma ever since he lost his mother. So instead, Chimmy Googles what to do if you have a tiny man at home, hides him in her bag, and smuggles him into her room. Life in Chimmy's room becomes Yuki's strange new reality. She sets up a dollhouse for him, gives him miniature clothes, and even bathes him in a warm cup of water. At first, she treats him like a pet, teasing him endlessly, but slowly her emotions shift. Yuki, frustrated but grateful to be alive, begins to depend on her in ways he never imagined, while Chimmy discovers a tenderness for him she once thought impossible. But danger lurks everywhere. Chimmy's little brother nearly skewers Yuki with a dart, her mother unknowingly tries to vacuum him off the floor, and even a simple gust of wind threatens to throw him into oblivion. Chimmy realizes that leaving him alone for even a moment could mean losing him forever, so she sets strict survival rules. Never climb, never wander, and whenever someone enters the room, play dead. Eventually, Yuki begs her to take him outside. She hides him near her heart, and he experiences a warmth that makes him forget his size for a moment. They sit on their favorite bench, but he can't relax. Predators circle above, and the world feels too big. Chimmy wants to lighten the moment and wonders aloud how a kiss would feel between a giant girl and a tiny boy. Their awkward kiss becomes a clumsy, sticky mess, yet strangely sweet, leaving both of them blushing. At school, Chimmy struggles to hide him. He sneezes in class, shouts inside her pocket, and begs for food and kisses while she desperately tries to stay calm. Her classmates stare at her like she's losing her mind. Even worse, Kosuke, a smart, gentle boy, begins spending more time with Chimmy, making Yuki burn with jealousy despite his size. If you had someone tiny depending on you, yet causing chaos at the worst moments, what would you do? Tell me in the comments. Chimmy, wanting to help him feel normal again, joins a crafting club to make miniature clothes. Kosuke hovers close and Yuki grows increasingly possessive, but Chimmy sees through his jealousy and their emotional connection deepens. She begins to see Yuki not as a tiny burden, but as the boy she genuinely cares for. Yuki misses his basketball team, and when his absence causes them to lose a crucial game, he feels guilty. Chimmy comforts him by taking him to an amusement park, carrying him like a secret treasure. They go on rides, pretend he's a cardboard cutout to avoid suspicion, and share stolen kisses that make their hearts race even as danger lurks around every corner. Life becomes a whirlwind of stolen moments. Chimmy keeps Yuki hidden from friends, teachers, and her increasingly suspicious parents. A near miss with a thrown basketball forces her to protect him like her own heartbeat. Yet even with the fear, Yuki feels joy, because every second with Chimmy is a reminder of the love he never dared confess. When Chimmy's family begins to assume she's gone insane, talking to dolls, laughing alone, she tries harder than ever to protect Yuki's secret. Their bond strengthens as Yuki opens up about his mother's death and his painful distance from his father. For the first time in years, he feels truly understood. One day, tragedy strikes. A thief steals Chimmy's bag with Yuki inside. After a terrifying chase, the thief throws the bag away, and Yuki is left alone in the wilderness. There, he meets Nami, another tiny human, who reveals a horrifying truth. Shrinking is the beginning of death. It's a final gift, allowing people to mend their deepest wounds before leaving the world. And Yuki has 1 week left. Heartbroken, Yuki reunites with Chimmy, who nearly collapses in relief. They cling to each other as the town celebrates an autumn festival, a tradition for young couples. Chimmy declares that the face in her heart belongs to Yuki. Even his shocked father eventually discovers Yuki's tiny form and begins to understand the boy he failed for so long. At the festival, Yuki sees Nami's husband grieving her death. Reality hits him like a tidal wave. Her warning was true. He hides the truth from Chimmy, determined to protect her smile for whatever time he has left. Under the stars, he finally confesses every emotion he's held inside. His love, his fear, his gratitude. Chimmy, trembling, accepts him fully. But fate tightens its grip. Chimmy's little brother interrupts their attempts to spend a romantic night together. Jealousy rises, fears deepen, and Yuki's body begins flickering, fading faintly, like a candle in the wind. Still, Chimmy refuses to let despair win. She buys him cotton candy, takes him on dates, and holds him close as if her love alone could keep him alive. Then the coach barges into Chimi's house, searching for Yuki. Accusations fly, hearts break, and in the aftermath, Yuki vows that Chimi is the only girl he cares for. They cement their love over karaoke, whispering promises only they can understand. But when Kosuke offers Chimi a hand-sewn dress, Yuki confronts the truth. He cannot give her a future. Chimi refuses to accept his sadness and threatens to fight him if he keeps doubting their love. And that's when Yuki finally breaks, confessing he has only 1 week left to live. Chimi collapses, overwhelmed by grief so heavy it crushes her breath. She clings to him, shaking, unable to imagine a world where he disappears. The next day, Yuki urges her to live joyfully despite the countdown. They revisit the accident site where it all began. In a desperate moment, Chimi steps into the road, hoping to shrink too, to die with him. Yuki screams for her to move, and she narrowly avoids death. With trembling hands, he makes her promise to live, to stay strong, and to smile for him even after he's gone. Together, they plan meaningful final days. Yuki records a heartfelt video apologizing to his father for years of bitterness. Their reunion becomes a powerful moment of forgiveness. Father and son finally healing, their old wounds dissolving. For a few minutes, their home feels warm again. Chimi then reveals Yuki's tiny form to her entire family. Shock turns into compassion as they accept him with open arms, cooking miniature food and laughing together. But during their joyful dinner, Yuki's arm begins to fade. His body is turning hollow, his heart beating slower. The end is drawing near. Desperate for answers, Yuki's father seeks medical help. The doctor explains that Yuki has no organs left, only a fading heart kept alive by love alone. Chimi bursts into tears, guilt crushing her. Her mother comforts her, reminding her that love is powerful, but not always enough to stop destiny. Yuki decides it's time for the world to know. He reveals himself to his classmates, encourages his basketball team one last time, and watches pride bloom in their eyes. The coach apologizes to Chimi. Friends cheer. Yuki feels for the first time that his life had meaning far beyond his size. Finally, he and Chimi visit the hotel suite they dreamed of as children. There, in a miraculous surge of light and emotion, Yuki briefly returns to his normal size. They embrace, kiss deeply, and give each other the love they always dreamed of. But the miracle fades quickly, and soon he is small again, yet filled with peace. They return to their favorite bench. Chimi whispers that she loves him. Yuki shouts that he loves her 1,000,000 times more, and with his final breath, he disappears in her hands. Broken but stronger than she realizes, Chimi learns to live with his memory, feeling him watching over her like a guardian angel. Though they never built the life they imagined, she carries him forever in the quietest corner of her soul, where true love never dies. If this emotional journey moved you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you're the first to catch every new recap. Drop a comment sharing your thoughts, and check out more incredible stories waiting for you on the channel.